Okay, welcome back, and let's get straight to your reading. Okay, Spirit Guides, Grace, High is good. Who am I reading for? Who am I reading for? Oop, oop, oop. You're someone that likes balance and harmony. You're just very easygoing. And you're also someone that likes to have intimacy. And intimacy doesn't have to be, sexual. It can just be through conversation, through emotionally connecting and engaging. You're someone that just likes to connect. Okay. Let's see what the spirit team has to say for you. Okay, spirit says good. What else do they need to know? Yep. So your intuition has been letting you know. You walk like that. You're literally manifesting a new reality. You're walking into this different timeline that is getting you like into alignment with your higher self and with your higher purpose. I'm seeing that, along the journey as you're navigating this stuff, to remind yourself of the good memories, the good thoughts, the positivity, and not let yourself be haunted by thoughts or emotions or by the current circumstances that you could be currently dealing with. Yeah, because the current circumstance that you've been dealing with is feel like going through separation. You probably could have been, in a breakup, a heartbreak, or you could have lost somebody. And I'm hearing probably in your family, or even a loss of a friendship. But Spirit's saying just because you're going through this heartbreak, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It doesn't mean that, good things are already coming your way. And, we're aligning you to people that are in alignment with you. And I know right now it's tough to see that, but it's all for a greater purpose and reason. And I know this this took a toll on you, and it has been taking a toll on you, and it has not been easy because all you just want is balance in your life. You don't want the drama. You don't want the negativity. You just want to live, to enjoy, to connect, to have that satisfaction that you're good. And this took a lot of spiritual strength for you. You really walked away and said, I refuse this cycle. I'm done. I'm walking in my era of peace and harmony, and attending to my needs. And and my needs is mental peace, emotional peace, stability. Yeah, because Spirit has been letting you know and showing you through the facade, through the illusions. You're now seeing things clearly for what they are. You're not convincing yourself, doubting yourself, or allowing any outside voices get the best of you. You're now listening to your inner guidance system. And because this is happening, I'm also seeing you're also learning how to express yourself and express yourself authentically. Where, for quite some time you weren't able to voice your emotions out, or even your thoughts and opinions without judgment, or without you being crucified or punished for it. And there was just a lot of fog, a lot of things that were not being shown or presented to you as to why it was happening. And all of this is just clearing itself up as you cleared these connections, these people, these friendships, even relationships, because you're literally walking into fulfillment. You're walking into an era where you're going to be stable, you're going to be good, you're going to be emotionally fulfilled. There's going to be a solid foundation. There's going to be respect. There's going to be the sense of community and togetherness. There's not going to be a question where are you on my team or you're not on my team? 433 has to say this. Yeah, because for quite some time you've been suffering in silence. You've been alone. You've been a loner. You've been in solitude for quite some time. But the solitude is ending. It's coming to a closure. I'm hearing divine intervention. Yep, because it is time for you to celebrate. Celebrate your accomplishments. Celebrate the fact that, all of the growth and, the more to come for you, all of your blessings and the connections to come. They're going to celebrate you and actually encourage you and actually just be genuine connections. What else? Yeah, because you're literally walking into your era of success. Standing in your truth, standing in your power. And I'm seeing like you're being divinely guided to like, spiritual like connections. Like I'm seeing like soul tribe. I'm seeing, a partnership that is divinely meant for you, or you're gonna be like, oh my God, where have you been my whole life? And it just clicks and it makes sense. It's just balanced. And these are gonna be like, connections and partnerships that are gonna be very like fulfilling. Like there's gonna be so much of it that, there's gonna be an abundance of like sharing and giving without like the doubt or the thought of like, oh, like this is one-sided, is it reciprocal? Like you're not gonna have those kind of thoughts. It's gonna be so nice, so nurturing, very emotionally fulfilling, even spiritually fulfilling for you. So let's see. Yep. And this has been brought to your awareness. Like you've been experiencing this stuff. You just like, it's taking you a while to like realize, oh my God, I'm actually stepping into a better reality, timeline. And you're finally just like awakening to yourself. You've been dormant, you've been asleep, you just been, either up in the clouds or lost in the chaos. And so you are probably now witnessing like as a little bit of like, the reflection of like your blessings coming in. You're seeing your money and even your what's it called? Your 3D reality like shift and change. So this could be, different environment. This could be a different work environment. Different opportunities presenting themselves. Like things are gonna, stabilize you even more. You can see a growth of stuff. So many good things are coming in your way, honestly. And just, allow yourself to process through those emotions, into the turbulence. You're walking into better waters. Just know that you're in good hands and that you have karmically completed your lessons. So there's that. If it resonates, it resonates. And if it doesn't, leave it out the window. Do not force it.